Shak, it is great to be back at another show with you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. As always, I ask you questions at the top of the show. Here's your question. I know you posted online about seeing a therapist. How did it go?
I did not post anything online about seeing a therapist. I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're making stuff up. You're a liar.
Why are you trying to deny what you said you're thinking about seeing a therapist or asking about seeing a therapist, weren't you online?
Nope, that's not what I tweeted.
What did you tweet? What did you tweet?
I tweeted a poll that said, "Are you in therapy? Yes or no?"
Oh, and so you're just inquiring.
Changing the narrative.
Got it. I totally understand. I'm sorry. I was so wrong about what your intentions were.
You were.
Everybody, check us out at Six Unseemly and all social media at unseemlyquestions.com. Welcome to Six Unseemly Questions. I'm your host, Victor Varnado. This is my sidekick, Shak Standley.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, Shak is back and on the attack. That's what he likes to eat out of a spice rack. Right. Shak, there you go, man.
Pretty good. Very good.
It is good, man. And I'll tell you what, we've got a great contestant on the show today. Everybody put your hands together for Tim Hamilton. All right.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Hi.
Hey, Tim.
Hi.
It's nice to have you here.
I'm a fan.
All right. Well, we're happy to have you because I am a fan of you as well.
And Shak, anyway. I did do online therapy, by the way. You didn't. You're being honest?
All I did was put a poll up, and I asked people if they did therapy or not. It was not a reflection of me at all.
My online therapist was making dinner while talking to me, and I was like, well, I fired her. She was often making dinner.
Well, I don't want to keep the show going or anything, but let's introduce our contestants on the show. Everybody, sorry, not our contestants, our studio audience. We've got Leah Sampson. All right, Leah, you are great. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so Tim, I'm gonna tell you how the show works, and we're gonna get started. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you 6 unseemly questions. At the end of each question, I'll ring a bell if I like your answer, like this. However, do not like your answer, I'll not ring a bell, and I'll tell you why. Regardless of how many bells you get at the end of the show, I'll decide whether or not it's worth giving you $5 for your appearance on the show. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
I'm nervous.
You're nervous?
Yeah. Don't be nervous, man.
Who knows what you're going to ask me?
That is true. But here, you know what? Here comes the first question. Okay. I can tell you, it's not hard. Question number 1. What's the most daring thing you've ever done?
It's just embarrassing. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. It's not daring. I'm thinking heroic, but me and my friends bought beer in the nude once. That's not daring. I don't know.
You bought beer in the nude?
Yes.
Why? Wait. Okay, I have a couple questions. Here's the first one. Were you at a place where everyone was nude, and then or were you at a place where no one else was nude?
Oh, I was in a hot tub where everybody was nude, and they said we need more beer. And it was a long time ago. It wasn't like recently.
Uh-huh.
So I guess at the time that was daring, but I wish I had something daring that was heroic.
Well, I can understand that, but let's get back to this nude beer thing.
Okay.
So you were walking. So no, you went to the store nude, or what happened?
Me, and other people were nude in a hot tub, and we realized there was no more beer, and we were drunk and probably high. And everybody said,
was this?
Upstate New York. Do I have to? It's Ithaca. Ithaca, very hippie town.
You didn't have to sell Ithaca specifically, but I'm glad you did.
It was only a block away, and they said, let's go get beer, and we just all went to get beer naked. So,
you walked and got beer naked?
Yes.
I think that's pretty daring.
And you know what? And I remember that we walked in, and the owner said he needed to see ID.
That's funny.
We thought that was funny.
Was it the morning? Was it at nighttime?
Yes, it was nighttime.
Oh.
Somebody stopped a car and took pictures of us. I don't know where those pictures are today.
What was the weather like?
Oh, it was summer. Nice out.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I get it.
Better.
Okay. It's not daring. It's just the first thing that came into my head.
I disagree. I think it's
Pretty
daring.
daring.
I'm gonna give you a bell.
Oh,
I'm,
hey,
yeah.
thanks.
I'm sorry
Thank
to
you.
disagree with you on that one. But
Yeah, you're crazy. You're
I
crazy, man.
didn't save a life. I didn't help anybody.
true. I mean, but that doesn't daring. Well, you did help somebody. You helped yourself. You helped yourself grow into the man you are today.
I guess.
You know. All right. It's time for question number 2. But before we
Okay.
do that, can you tell people out there what you do?
Well, I'm an artist and author of children's books, New Yorker cartoons, comic books, graphic novels. I think that's it.
Yeah.
That sums it up.
Yeah, it does sum it up. A lot of good stuff. And actually, we're going to be talking. We'll be talking more about where people can find you later on.
Okay.
We'll get into that. But just suffice it to say, Tim's a good guy. All right, here we go. It is now time for question number 2. Question number 2. Have you ever dreamt you were a chicken?
No, never. No. Although that's one of my first nightmares was being like kind of attacked by a chicken. That's so weird you say that. I'm not making that up. That's
You want to know your first nightmares of being attacked by a chicken? What happened?
very early nightmare. There were just chickens around me. That's a very vague memory. Just chickens. And
Did you grow up around chickens?
No.
All right.
Chickens and a lizard. Those are early nightmares. But I never dreamt I was a chicken. That's
Although you dreamt
is that
you were a
common? Is that common?
I don't know. I don't know if it's common at all. I can't tell you. It was. I gotta. I'll be honest. That question was written by an AI.
Now I feel better. I thought you research people. You find out things about them, and I'm like, what's he know about me?
No, I mean, actually, sometimes we do write the questions too, and then sometimes it just depends. It all depends.
Okay, I feel better.
All right, I'm gonna say no bell on the have you dreamt you were a chicken because you
Yeah.
had not dreamt that you were a chicken, so no bell. All right, it is now time for question number 3. Question number 3. Do you like mushrooms?
Oh yeah, I love mushrooms.
You do?
Both kinds.
Like
Like-
the kind you put as a garnish, and also the kind that you take for psychedelic trips or something.
Yes, but I haven't taken any psychedelic mushrooms since that time in Ithaca. We went and bought beer. I don't know why it's all coming together.
That's a real turning point in your life.
Yeah.
Well, I knew people at Cornell, and at Cornell, I knew like scientist grad students, and what they did at Cornell was grow psychedelic mushrooms in their spare time. So, hey, but yeah, I enjoyed them. It was a weird experience. I don't know if I don't need to do it all the time. It's you got to be in a good place for that.
Sure.
But yes, I love all sorts of mushrooms.
I've never. I mean, I'm not. I've taken a psychedelics. Well, the only psychedelic I've ever taken has been mushrooms, and I have not taken it a lot. The first time I ever really took mushrooms was with my wife, and I ended up calling my mother 5 times and telling her I loved her.
Oh no.
Like 5 times.
That's intense, man.
Well, I really wanted her to know, apparently.
How did she respond?
She's very patient because I said, Mama, first of all, I should tell you I'm on mushrooms, but I just want you to know that I love you. And my mom was like, okay. And then when I would call her back, she'd be like, still on mushrooms, huh? And I'd be like, yep.
Oh, that's
I guess
adorable.
that's kind of similar to beer, except with beer, it's who you're with.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess.
That's true. I'm not a big beer person. I like whiskey.
Ah, okay.
I
Yeah.
can tell we're going to disagree about a lot of ways to interact with drugs and alcohol. But
Yes.
I
have my. Oh,
no, go ahead.
I'm saying
Please.
when I took these mushrooms, the person who made them was our guide for the night. He stayed straight, and we went running through Ithaca. So it worked out well, seeing as I did that, because I think you should just stay home and enjoy, like you did.
Were you high on mushrooms as you were walking naked?
No. Two different occasions.
Oh, I get it. It wasn't all like one night.
No, that would be terrible.
You're like your wanderlust night or something.
Yeah.
Tim, you were an animal, man.
No, that's yeah, no.
No, I love it.
All right.
Well,
I'm gonna give you a bell again.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome anytime.
You don't give these out very often. I hear the show.
I don't. I feel like I do.
Okay. This next question will be about drugs, right?
No. The
Or
last
just show
question was
going.
about drugs. The last
Alright.
question was about drugs. The next question is not about drugs.
Okay.
Here it is. What's your favorite animal and why?
Well, it's pretty easy. Dog, because I have a
Oh.
dog. I've always had dogs. I love to watch dogs play. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you got any of you have. I know I've seen pictures of your cat, or you mentioned your cat, Victor. I think you have a cat, but if you guys have dogs, you take them to the park and they play with each other. They're just
Mhm.
so happy that they can jump on each other and bite each other's legs, which is what I guess, maybe we wish we could do, because we're not allowed to do that with our friends. That's that. We could do that when we were kids, but I guess we watched dogs like, oh, I remember as a kid, you just
Speak for yourself, bro.
jump on your friend. Well, if you do that, that's great. But dogs, I love.
I bite Victor's leg all the time.
We're not even friends. I can see how that is. I mean, yeah, okay. I can see a dog being your favorite animal. I get that. I understand that. I feel like when I wrote this, I was thinking like, is it like a jaguar,
Mhm.
or I was thinking like turtle, or like something that embodied your personality.
I knew that's what you meant right away. I
Of
knew.
course, but
But-
that's fine. You can answer any way you want to, though. That's absolutely okay. That if you want to, pull the rug out from under old Victor and answer wildly, that's fine. No,
that is okay.
that what?
I was just to say, I never like love snakes, or I do like snapping turtles. I don't want one as a pet.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying I would imagine a cartoonist would say.
that I would like a snapping turtle.
Whoa.
Like alligator, scary, dog. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, I went to a zoo, and my older brother like held me above the alligator pit when I was like
Jeez.
6. So
All right. Well,
I don't like
that sounds
alligators.
traumatizing.
And I don't like that. Okay. Well, he's my brother, but he did that.
He just gets one trauma for free. He gets to give you one trauma for free.
He gave me many traumas. He
He's
called me,
my brother. He gets one.
He called me Potsy when I was a kid. I'm like, come on.
Well, that seems like less traumatizing than the alligator thing, but I don't know.
Well, no, the kids at school call me Potsy, and then I go see my brother, and he calls me Potsy.
What does
Oh,
that
he just-
mean?
Oh, I'm old. When I was a little kid, those Happy Days was on the air. Remember? And Potsy was like the nerd. The nobody saw Happy Days.
No, I saw Happy Days. I
the
know
fu-
exactly what you're talking
The
about.
Fonz was cool. And Potsy was not cool.
Yeah, Potsy was a nerd.
Oh, okay. I don't
Potsy,
remember him.
Potsy was a
No.
nerd. Potsy and Ralph Mouth
Right.
were both
We-
nerds.
I'm too young to understand these references.
That's fine. All right. You know what I'm gonna say? I did already say no bell on the favorite animal, but now it is time for question number 5. Question number 5.
All right.
How can space travel be made more affordable for the average person?
Don't do it. Does everything have to? Don't
Don't space travel?
Let the rich people go up there. Eventually, they'll. One of them will blow up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't think more people should be going into space. Can't afford it.
Right. I mean,
can't afford healthcare. You want me to get political?
Well,
don't.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that we have to get political, but I am saying that wasn't the question. The question was, how can it be made more affordable?
Don't's my answer. Don't. Don't.
He's
People
telling you, man.
people on the news are
don't
like,
do it.
I can't drive my RV 5 times this summer. Gas is expensive.
Okay, well,
Don't.
how about
You don't
let's-
have to. Don't.
Let's switch this for just a second. If space travel was
Okay.
absolutely safe and free and helped the environment every time you used it,
All right.
would you go to space?
How can we make it more affordable? You're not gonna let me off the hook. More affordable. Just recycle our trash to help make space ships. We got so much trash to recycle. Metal. I don't mean ridiculous stuff. Metal, plastic.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I think that's one of the things that they were considering when making SpaceX. Because for SpaceX, one of the things that they did was they made their ships reusable.
Okay. Yeah.
Because really that wasn't the case in the past.
Which one is SpaceX? Which guy? Which ass?
SpaceX is SpaceX is Elon Musk.
Did you say which ass?
Hole. Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
One of them, is he the one that wants to take a bridge down to get his yacht out of the port?
I don't know. I don't follow them that closely.
All right. Anyway, sorry.
It's fine. It's absolutely fine to have an opinion.
I'd like to have a rich hero, but I don't know. The guy who owned Patagonia, he's giving his money away.
That's true. I heard about
There.
There's actually a lot of people like billionaires who are like giving part of their wealth away. Like that's a thing that people are doing now, which is interesting. Anyway, but
don't
spirited conversation, you get a bell.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. It is now time for question number 6. Question number 6. Can people change?
Why is Leo laughing? Now I'm paranoid.
Because there's only one answer to this question.
I think you're going to say no, but I say yes.
What was your answer? Yes or no, Leah?
It depends, but it's no.
It depends, but it's no. You guys,
It
be
depends.
thrown into a fight pit or something?
It does depend, but I thought yes.
Yeah, if a serial killer is a serial killer and then gets rehabilitated, sure, he may be able to become a school teacher, but then if he starts seeing butter knives, he might start getting weird. And it's all about control.
I agree with you. They have not proved that like they rehabilitated a serial killer and he's just like living a normal life. I don't think it's ever. They don't quit.
No, we don't.
They don't. People. But I've seen some people honestly change. I've known people who are like Republican. At least I only know one now who's like, yeah, I was wrong.
I agree with you. I actually think people can change. I think that Leah's way off the mark. It's crazy. It's out of the field.
She's not way off.
I mean, some people can't change, but I think people in general can change. I really do.
But not a lot.
I mean,
I'm not a lot. That's why I'm not on Facebook. It's just not a lot. They don't change a lot.
And what were you saying, Leah?
Sorry. Honestly, I change all the time, but I can't speak for everyone else.
That's true.
Yeah.
Shak, you don't change much.
No, I never change. I'm always the same every day. Nothing ever changes about me. I wear the same outfit every day.
Same toilet.
Same toilet. Same type of toilet paper as well.
Like a character.
Like a what? Right.
Like a cartoon character.
Sure.
All right. I'm going to say no bell on that question. I'll tell you why. Because you let Shak take over, and I don't know what that's all about. We can use less of Shak talking about being in a toilet
You asked me a question.
on the show.
I asked him one question about the toilet.
Sorry, it did cost you the bell. That's the way it was. That's just the way it is. And you've answered all 6 questions, which has been great. Thank you so much. And now it's time to decide whether or not you get $5. But before we do that, would you tell people out there where they can find you?
Okay. I wrote it down. I'm on Instagram, TJ Hamilton. I'm on Twitter. I didn't write that one down. I'm on Patreon, Tim Hamilton Comics, and I'm on Gumroad, Tim Hamilton RWF. You'll find me out there. I'm on Twitter. My Twitter is T Money Hamilton. Just stupid. When I sign up for Twitter, I'm like, what's this?
T Money.
And some of my friends said, right, T Money.
Congratulations, T Money Hamilton. Also, you have a podcast.
Oh, I have a podcast called SETI BIMCO with my co-host, John Kelly, which we talk to guests about their embarrassing or bizarre high school experiences, and we watch bad high school movies. And speaking of serial killers, my co-host, his neighbor, stabbed somebody to death. So our podcast is a true crime podcast for like 2 episodes.
Hell yeah!
Wow.
He's not a serial killer, I guess, but he befriended.
But he's a killer.
Yeah.
Well, so the person died.
A person died.
Damn.
He had befriended my co-host, his neighbor, about the time he had killed his other friend. So we're like,
oh my God.
Oh, you were his new friend, and I'm glad the police came and got him before you got stabbed to death.
Before y'all.
Oh.
Sad story. I'm sorry. It's sad.
It's interesting.
It's bizarre,
story.
but
It's very interesting. If it only had been in the context of this show, I'm sure it would have earned you a bell.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, it did not. However, I'll tell you what we. It's now time to decide whether or not you get $5. As always, we like to canvass the room. Let's start with you, Shaq. What do you think? Should Tim get $5 for his appearance on the show?
I want to say yes, because I really enjoyed his overall demeanor. He's very pleasant.
Okay.
I feel very relaxed.
Okay, I see.
So, yeah, give him that $5.
Okay, pleasant and relaxed. Got it. Okay, and how about you, Leah? What do you think? Should Tim get $5 for his appearance on the show?
I'm not really a big fan of giving men money.
Oh.
Especially with that appearance, but
with my appearance,
so give it to him.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
I
well, you came around. It
I-
seemed really
Change.
yeah, people do change, I guess. And also, let's ask our producer Rachel. Rachel, what do you think? Should Tim get $5 for his appearance on the show?
Well, you know what, Tim, as a fan of the show, you already know that I rarely say no to this, right?
True.
However, I'm going to have to say no this time. It's nothing personal. You know, I like you, but I just keep thinking about the incident where you walked into public naked, like outside of like a nudist colony. I can't really, it's not sitting well with me. And so for that reason, I have to say no.
Rachel just popped in to judge everybody. No big deal.
Do I get to defend myself at all?
Yeah, please go right ahead.
Get her.
I did go to a nudist colony with all our friends too. So
ooh,
that's fine. But when you left to go get the beer, was the beer within that community?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, so I stand by my no.
Okay.
Oh my God! Wow, damn it! Welcome
Give
to
it up for conservative Rachel, everybody.
Rachel, way to come curmudgeon up the show. Thanks.
I
you
admit,
asked my opinion, so you're welcome.
It was wrong to do that. I admit.
Oh,
but
Rachel,
Tim, I like you. You seem awesome. Nothing personal.
Wow, Rachel.
Because Rachel, you're my favorite person on this show.
Really?
Not anymore, I guess, right? Look what
Not
you
anymore.
just did.
I'll look for another one.
Yep.
Hell yeah. My turn.
Way to go, Rachel. Good job.
I don't regret sticking by my answer.
Rachel, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Wow.
Peace sign.
You know what? You get $5. I'll tell you why. Because Rachel. She has to beep that out too, which is hilarious.
I don't feel
you
that
get $5.
way.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Because I agree with her. It was wrong to do that.
Well, I mean, yes, it was, but you can't.
He had a
harp on it
teenager.
forever.
His son was helping him work, and like we came in, he'd shoved him into the back room. A teenage son, not 5 years old. A
teenage son. Yeah, he'll be all right.
So
he'll be all right. Let's. I just got to wrap up the show.
Yeah, I know. Sorry,
Shaq. What did you learn from this week's show?
I learned that several years ago, Tim Hamilton was out here letting it swing, just swinging all over the place.
Okay.
Getting beer.
Uh-huh.
So, good for you, man. Good you got that out your system.
I'm glad I got out of my system. No more.
Everybody, check us out at 6 Unseemly and all social media and unseemlyquestions.com.
Starbane's Audio, a podcast network.